One of the most anticipated looter shooters of 2024 is just 5 days away. Yes, the First Descendant is launching on July 2nd, and everybody is hyped for this one. Now, some of you guys might ask, well, what platform is the First Descendant releasing on? Now, it's going to be releasing on PC via Steam, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Xbox X, and Xbox S. This is cross-platform, so you can play it with your buddies on Xbox, PlayStation, or PC. Now, what is First Descendant? Well, First Descendant is a next generation third-person co-op action RPG looter shooter. In the game, players become descendants, kind of like the characters you have seen on screen right now. They have 4 skills and 1 passive skill. Now, these skills are unique to that character. Now, there are module systems that can help improve these skills, help extending a skill, make a skill more powerful, make a skill do more damage. It really just depends on how you want to create your character, which creates so many different builds you can make in this game to fit your play style versus someone else's. Now, weapons also affect your descendant. There are certain weapons that make certain descendants stronger, so you have to be on the lookout for those ultimate weapons, and we'll get in a little bit more detail in just a second. What I did want to get into is during the live stream, the devs did talk about during previous betas, they only released 11 descendants and 2 ultimate descendants. Well, guess what? During the launch of the game, they are releasing new descendants. That means descendants that we have not seen yet. 3 of the descendants that you're seeing right now, those are descendants we've played with, and they were the more popular descendants during the betas. But guess what? The descendants you're about to see right now have never been seen before. So the first character they showed us is called Eimo. Now, he is a walking explosion, and his outfit actually mitigates the risk of the explosion he is causing. Now, watching this gameplay was absolutely insane. He can attach sticky bonds to enemies or terrains and set them off at will. His mine placing skills also anticipate enemy movements and cause crazy explosions. And I can already see a ton of players wanting to play with him because of these explosive abilities. And I can't wait to see more gameplay of him. And he might be one that I want to dive into when the First Descendants launches on July 2nd. They also showed us a little bit of Enzo, who is known for his guns and mayhem. He can summon armory ammunitions and support drones nearby. But they also hint at something saying, what if it's possible to summon something even bigger? Now, they definitely have me excited to find out what Enzo can do. Now, they also showcase a new healer coming, Eugene, and they said for co-op lovers, he is a perfect choice. He can heal players and provide boost. They also mention Jaber and say that Eugene is in a league of his own compared to him. So they say when you join an intercept battle with him, your squad strategy will completely change. So I'm assuming it's those power buffs. And I'm honestly excited for this one. I always like playing with support roles or having a character that can play a support role from time to time. And he seems like the character that I'll be using when this game goes live. And we can't forget about ultimate weapons, as I mentioned before. Remember, during the open beta, we had 11 ultimate weapons. Thunder Cage was probably the first one that most of us got and we got to use. It emitted electric shockwaves when defeating enemies, and it paired up really well with Bunny because, of her electric abilities. Another great combination of ultimate weapons and characters was the Clairvoyance. It inflicts frost damage. You pair that up with Viesa and Absolute Zero, and you can create a build to summon ice spheres more frequently. So making sure you pair up the right ultimate weapon with the right descendant is going to be key in this game for creating maximum damage. Now remember, external components are the icing on the top. They allow you to create those maximum damage builds. Look at this Lepek build. It allows infinite use of overkill skills. To create this build, the Slayer external component set is essential. And the reason why is when the Slayer Force set is activated, MP can be recovered when defeating Toad enemies. Now you combine this with Lepek's Traction Grenade and you create an infinite overkill build. And that's why paying attention to how you build your character with the external components is going to be crucial. Now, don't forget about reactors. Reactors can improve your skill power, improve the amount of damage your skill does, how long it lasts, and it's very self-explanatory. It will give you the stats right on the reactor, which one's better and which one's worse. Now, don't forget to use your library. Your library is actually gonna show you exactly where you can find the modules, the external components, the materials you need to craft certain items. That's all going to be available to you on the library. No need to go to external sources to find those like Reddit, YouTube, and so on. But I'm very excited for this game. Hopefully this gave you a little insight on what the First Descendant is, the new characters coming, and some of the cool abilities and build options you will have once you guys dive into the First Descendant on July 2nd. Remember, it's free to play, cross-play, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S. Oh, you name it, PC, Steam, yes. Cross-play, yes. Free to play, yes. I'll see you guys there. I'm excited. July 2nd, the First Descendants. This is where the party's gonna happen. See you guys on the battlefield.